Welcome to another Mathtastic video here in Mathland. Today we are going to deal with solving systems of equations, the elimination method. So here is my example. Typically you'll have an equation with two variables. So here is one equation with two variables and another equation with two variables. Okay, so what we need to do here is eliminate one of the variables, hence the name elimination method. Okay, so what I'm looking for is trying to eliminate the same variable from each equation, but I need their coefficients to be the same but opposite signs. So if I were to choose to eliminate the x variable, I want these coefficients to be the same. Right now there's a 3 and a 2. I want them to match with the different sign. So when I do add these up, the x's will go away. So I need to figure out what I need to multiply by the first equation to make this number match this number. Of course 3 can't become a 2 or a 2 can't become a 3. So I need to figure out what I need to multiply by each of these to make them match. So the smallest number, I like small numbers, that both 3 and 2 can go into, is 6. So if I multiply this first equation all by 2, and this next equation all by 3, but remember one of the signs has to be negative, so I'm going to multiply this by -3, then my coefficients will match for those x's and be the opposite signs. So let's go ahead and multiply this 2 throughout each of these terms. Don't forget the last one, because that's where most people fall short. They just do the variable terms and then forget this last number over here. So 2 times 3, that's 6x plus 4y equals 20. Okay, and this one I'm going to distribute this -3 to all 3 of those terms. So I would have a -6x minus 15y equals -9. Okay, the elimination is also sometimes called the addition method. Okay, so I need to add these up, and it will eliminate my x variable. So the 6x minus 6x, that goes away, and I add these up, the y terms, I would get a -11y, which equals 20 minus 9, 11. So when I divide those, I'm going to solve for y. Divide by -11, divide by -11, y equals 1. Oops, sorry, -1. So I'm going to take this and plug it into any of my original functions over here. Okay, so I'm going to use the first equation. Plug that in there. I've got 3 times x plus 2 times, here's my y, -1, equals 10. Okay, 3x minus 2 equals 10. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. Add 2. 3x equals 12. Solve for x. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. X equals 4. Okay, so my solution is where these equations cross each other, where the intersection is if I were to graph this out. And that point is exactly 4, -1. And that's it. Thank you.